gon' celebrate, baby, it's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. We gon' get the models poppin', it's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. Gon' clap, it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. We gon' celebrate, baby, it's your birthday.
You know, I respect Joe and also for the fact that you know, we have a lot of experience similar in America and also in Asia, and that is very, very, you know, good. Have that kind of a common background. Secondly, it's also right now we experience the American, you know, history and Asian American history. So a lot of things in common also. So that's the reason why we can get along with Joe very well.
Joel as long as everybody else around the table, but
Yeah.
I was going to say you should become a diplomat because you really have a skill at discussing issues with people that disagree with each other, and you listen to them, and then you respond, and I think your analysis, to me, is very helpful.
Thank you.
I really think I commend you on that.
I enjoy writing, so as long as people enjoy it.
Yeah.
But you should become a diplomat. You already are one, so.
At his age, right, 85, you know.
And I really did not get to know Joe until the great breakup. I mean, I got introduced to Albert when CC Yin conned me into Papa. He really did, because Ken told me CC wants to talk to you. And then after I got conned into it, after he talked to me for 2 hours, so I told you to talk like until I agreed to it. And after 5 years, and I met you at the breakup. Okay, after five years of Papa. Then I watched the soap opera with you and Joe and our friend in Ohio. And I was waiting for the big divorce, okay? And I was planning my breakaway. And really, after that, I really got to know Joe. And I come to realize that Joe and I go way back to Wen Ho Lee without knowing each other, because he used to work with Wen Ho Lee. And we were very engaged in fighting for Wen Ho Lee and C-100 with Jeremy Wu and a bunch of other people. And ever since then, I think Mei Lee really appropriately called us the Samurai Brothers.
He mentioned me in Joe's biography, so I must be the closest one to him. To all of you. No, I met Joe a long time ago, Wen Ho Lee days, I think 1999. I remember Joe because one of his Chinese names, character, I didn't recognize. It's kind of a weird word. I think Joe can't find on this with the spelling, with the phonic pinyin. So, but I learned about Joe's position then. We worked together very well for a long time. Then we joined Papa to more or less the same time. And he was one of the people at CAPA, Chinese American Political Association, out of Walnut Creek, because he lives out that way. Well, you work out that way, not live that way. So that's where I learned about internship. When I was with CBC in 1994, I wanted to start internship program. So I went to CAPA and learned about that. But at that time, I didn't know you. But then I knew he was CAPA. I said, well, this guy's pretty active, it's good, we're together. Ever since we joined, I think you were president of Bay Area when I was chair of the Bay Area region.
You were
Papa.
You're the chair also?
No, he wasn't chair. He was my boss.
He's not a boss. Chair is the one who only talks. The president.
All the memories about Joe are overwhelming to me. Yeah, we know each other for over 10 years, maybe over 12 years. We worked together for 8 years. And I just want to share with you some of the things I observed about Joe. Joe is one of the most generous person I know. Because he's not that rich, but he's always willing to give. When we started Asian American Story, and I worried about the fundraising, and Joe was the second person donated to us after my husband. Wesley was the first and Joe was the second. So, you know, give me so much confidence that we can continue to do this. Joe also has a big heart. The person like him, so experienced with knowledge and wisdom, but he always say, Diana, tell me what do you want me to do? I will do that. always tell me that. So when we doing his video, you know, the song All of Us Belong Here, music video, I told you, I said, well, I'm gonna invite everybody to dance. So Joe and you're gonna dance together. He said, okay, I'll do that. Whatever I see, he will say, okay, I'll do that. So this is so amazing. And also Joe has a big heart. Sometimes I realized someone was taking advantage of Joe. So I came to remind him, I said, Joe, look at this person taking advantage of you. Joe told me, I said, it's okay, I can afford. If people want to use me, if that's good for them, I'll let them use. He really has a big heart. So I learn a lot from Joe every day, each day.
Joe and I quite a long time ago, right? And we started actually in gym and in Castro Valley, and you know, he still going to the gym, and we met there. And then one day he just came to me, just snap into my back, saying, yeah, just like, you need to work for me. That was probably 2008 or 7, sometime like that. I know, and can you believe that? I'm like, you hurt me. Everybody, you know, enter the gym said, Joe, you hurt her. I said, no, she needs to work for me.
Joel, it's awesome to hear about your life story and also to see the amazing work that you did with Asian American Stories and how much you care about the community and helping everyday people. And I also did engineering, so it's awesome to see that you, even with your background in engineering, you got very involved with various community efforts for various communities in the Bay Area. And it's awesome to hear about your grandson, Adam, as well, and in Southern California, and I feel like you're a very calming presence, and you're a very gentle presence, and you really bring people together. And it's awesome to also see your talents and gifts for singing, and it's always great to see when you were singing on the stage of the Asian American Stories event. So thank you, Joel. Happy birthday.
I wrote a short poem for Joe. I just want to. Alive in song and service. At 85, your melody rings true. A leader, a friend in all that you do. Your music inspires, your service uplifts. A life well lived, a most precious gift. To all of us. But I have to say, I stepped into that kind of circle more than 10 years ago, 2015.
The court interpreter of Hong Kong. So he was very influential. He was But
I thought you were raised in Guangzhou.
Hong Kong. Well, actually, I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and during the war, we escaped from Hong Kong to Guilin because the Japanese were occupying Hong Kong. So after the war,
How long were you Guilin?
From the time I was 1 to 4.
Have you ever been back?
Yeah, I've been back as a tourist. Yeah, but what happens is that we wanted to settle in Guangzhou, and then in 1949 the communists came, and they sent me back to Hong Kong to attend an English boarding school.
Oh, so you were briefly in Guangzhou.
But I was born in Hong Kong, then we tried to settle down in Guangzhou. Red roses too, I sing them blue. For me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright blessed day, the dark secret night. And I think to myself,